What if we could bait into a double block? There's a world where that double block exists. Okay, we'll take the damage, right? We'll take it now before they can untap an instant speed on the stack. Oh, we're down to 19. Unacceptable. I demand to have 20 health at all times. Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game. Today we're back with Black Lightning version 1.01, making a few tweaks to the deck, trying to improve it as much as we can to make it even more consistent than it already was. Previously, I think we went 6-0 in Mythic, 100% win rate. Today, we do get beat down by two very suspicious decks. I'll let you guys figure out the rest. Just a little foreshadowing there for you. And yeah, of course, if you do find any value within the video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you're notified of all of our future content. With that out of the way, I thank you each and all for your time and attention. Maya's chilling in her bed, straight relaxing. Oh, she hears something. She's in full awareness mode, just like that. And, you know, that's something similar to what the deck can do here, is it can go from 0 to 100 very, very quickly. Getting into our deck list to kick things off, we have 4 copies of the Archfiend's Vessel. Now, this is a new addition to the deck, a 1/1 with lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard, or if you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying. This is great. It's got lifelink. Your opponent doesn't really want to remove it, so you can get some chip damage in. Plus, we can put our Demonic Embrace, which is later on in the deck, to it, making it a 4/2 with lifelink, which is really, really cool. So, you know, just a card that they don't want to deal with, but at the same time, they do have to deal with it. The best way to deal with it, of course, is exiling it so it doesn't go to the graveyard to be replayed. 4 copies of our Bloodchief's Thirst, another 1-drop at sorcery speed. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 2 or less. Of course, we can kick it for an additional 3, so a total of 4 to destroy target creature or planeswalker, regardless of their mana cost, which is quite nice. 4 copies of Foulmire Knight. This is a 1/1 with Death Touch. So again, similar to the Archfiend Vessel, where, you know, they don't really want to deal with it. They don't want to block it because, you know, the Archfiend Vessel goes to the grave. The Foulmire Knight, on the other hand, has Death Touch and can just basically remove anything that they block with. So it's a nice consistent form of chip damage, or a very nice blocker for the same exact reasons. We also have Profane Insight attached to it at instant speed as the adventure, allowing us to draw a card, and we do have to pay 1 life for this effect. 2 copies of Village Rites, instant speed. As an additional cost to cast the spell, we do have to sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. So, you know, if our opponent targets us with anything with adventure, that's amazing because the card will go straight to the grave. They won't be able to replay that creature, so there's great value there. But again, if they target you with anything, remove it yourself, grab the draw out of the, interaction there. Into our 2 drops, 4 copies of the Skyclave Shade. This is a 3/1. It cannot block, so all aggro, and this is an aggro style deck, so we don't really worry about blocking ever. Again, we talked about that with the Death Touch, but there's only so many blockers that you need, and if you have a Death Touch one, I think that's got your bases covered. Again, a 3/1 with Landfall. This is great because it can actually eat up some of the counter spells, the disruption, the removal, or stuff like this, right? Because, you know, when a land enters the battlefield, you can replay it from your graveyard, so your creature goes to the grave, their removal or counter goes to the grave, and you get to replay it from the grave, whereas there's a good chance they're not replaying that removal or counter, whatever disruption or interruption that they had from the grave again. So the Skyclave Shade is just kind of like a magnet to those things, and, you know, I lean into it. I play up to it. I try to play the Shade right away, see if they've got removal, because then you can just replay it and try to burn their hand out of removal. And then, you know, when they only have a few cards left, you can kind of say, well, there's a good chance not many of those cards are removal. Let's go in with the rest of our game plan at this point. We can also kick it for 3, so a total of 5. If it's kicked, it gets 2 +1/+1 counters on it, so it's going to be a 5/3, and even more formidable attacker. 4 copies of our Blacklance Paragon, a 3/1 with Flash, and when it enters the battlefield, target knight gains Death Touch and lifelink until the end of turn. The Foulmire Knight already has Death Touch, but maybe you need the life gain out of that through an attack situation. That's very unlikely, though. most likely is you'll be putting it in on itself. So, you know, your opponent's attacking, you can put a flash blocker in, gain 3 life, plus remove that attacker because it has Death Touch. So it's a very, very high value card against aggro matchups, again, because you're removing their creature and gaining a little bit of life, all for 2 mana, which is nice. Into our 3 drops, 2 copies of Liliana's Standard Bearer, a 3/1, also with Flash. When it enters the battlefield, draw X cards, where X is the number of creatures that died under your control this turn. This is great. We like to go wide, and if we can hold up a bear in our hand, Shatter the Sky hits, sure, let's draw all those cards back. You know, Storm's Wrath, even single target removal if they play 2 copies of. You know, it's just a really nice way to get some of that value back into our hand. 4 copies of Demonic Embrace, an enchantment. An enchanted creature gets +3/+1, has flying, and is a demon. Demonic Embrace can be cast from our graveyard by discarding a card from our hand and paying 3 life, which is really quite nice. So a very high replayability. We still run 4 copies of it because we want to be consistently playing this on turn 3, banking on the fact that our opponent doesn't have removal. 4 copies of Mardu Outrider, a 5/5, and as an additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card. When we talk about discarding cards with the Outrider and the Embrace, we want to come back to the Skyclave Shade, something that can be replayed from the graveyard. So if we discard the Shade, play a land, then we can replay the Shade. So really cool things available within this deck and the discard synergy. 2 copies of Murderous Rider. This is a 2/3 with lifelink, and whenever it dies, it goes to the bottom of our library. Swift and at instant speed as the adventure for 3 to destroy target creature or planeswalker, losing 2 life within the interaction. 3 copies of Agadeem's Awakening for 3+X. We can cast this for as high as 7 at sorcery speed to return target creatures from our graveyard to the battlefield. From the graveyard to the battlefield. I think I said that right. Any number with different converted mana cost. So if you cast it for 4, you can take a 1-drop. If you cast it for 5, you can take a 1-drop and a 2-drop. You cast it for 6, a 1, 2, and a 3. And we go up to 4 drops within the deck. And speaking of that 4-drop, it's Rankle, Master of Pranks, a 3/3 with flying and haste. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose any number. Each player discards a card, loses 1 life, draws a card, and sacrifices a creature. Or I should say. So Rankle's great. You know, more damage at instant speed, basically, because of the haste, and more discard synergy, again, with the Skyclave Shade. Hagra Mauling. This costs 1 less to cast if opponent controls no basic land cards. For 4, it would cost 3, of course, if that was available. And the Brood Pit can enter the battlefield tapped. Not bad. 3 Locthwains we can tap for 4. Pay life equal to the number of cards that we have in our hand after the draw. Of course, drawing a card there. And 16 Swamps. No sideboard. We're playing best of 1 today. You know, a great deck. Has a very good win rate within Mythic. I hope we were able to educate you guys a little bit about the cards, why they were included, and how they'll work together to help you achieve victory within the arena. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to a friend, and we'll be right back with our wrap-up thoughts. Going first... Oh no, never mind. Sorry. That should be a good start to this video. I should probably go eat breakfast, is what I should do. LOL. That's fine. You know, we'll record another video. Shade up next. Mono red's gonna be annoying. No attacks. We could have traded it, maybe, but this way we can defend. Unless they spend mana. Nice. Phoenix of Ash is annoying. And we basically bank on them not having a damage spell. Playing it on the Shade. We definitely want to defend with the Vessel. I'm gonna spend mana. We can outpace them with the Shade, unless they stomp it. I don't really feel like losing the Demonic Embrace and the Vessel right out of the gate. Until we get something to pull it out with. We can maul the Phoenix, I guess. Alright, no block. Hit for 5. Not the greatest situation, I don't think. Oof. Pull an event off the top that's not in the deck. Do you think there's another shock? We have to pay so much life for it is the thing. Screw it. Maybe the land should have went. It's hard to really say. There's removal. Good game. Mono red. Wow, we go first. And 666 SSS 999. Okay. Easy now. Settle down. Just a game. No need to try to take over the world, Mr. Lava Elemental. I wonder what the 3 S's are for, though. Are they trying to sound like a snake? Vessel in play. Let's get some life in here. You know, we can Awakening it for 4. They play slow. We get the Smackaronis. Ooh. I'm gonna play slow this turn to get the Outrider operational. And we actually don't care if the Vessel dies. We can Village Rites later. We might even have to discard Village Rites. And I do want the Death Touch blocker against some of their shenanigans. Well, the 3rd land is delicious. That means we can toss the 4th land. We don't want any more lands, senor. Hit for 2 big ones. Gain 1 life. Right? Easy. We've been playing with Maya during the commercial breaks with the laser pointer. It's been great. She likes it. Destiny Spinner. That's why I was just looking around for her there. Even more land. Amazing. This is going to be a big kapow moment. It's not efficient, but it does get the job done. Ooh! 2 5/5s. Look at us go. Turn 4 madness. You filthy grounder. Oh, that's too much. Yup. Hit for 11 potential damage. Absolutely insane. I would love some Death Touch removal. Oh, really? Kill the Heart of Keld first, in my opinion. Ouchies. And... I don't think we really care much about losing a life. Did we play a land this turn? I think we did. Let's just draw it anyways. Yeah, we did not draw one anyways, so it does not matter. And we cannot have the land to cast that. I'm pretty sure that's our land for the turn, because they're only on 3. They've not missed one. We're just on the play, right? And things get weird when you're on the play. You're like, Why am I so far ahead? And that's why Best of One is a different game entirely. Let's blast them. Let's try to take the trade first. Let's see what we get with it. Okay. And we're just keeping control of everything. Right? Full combo. Flawless victory. Hey, Maya? Say, where's my laser? I was kind of into that. Alright, so that's alright. Ooh. Free lands. I feel blessed. They could send the vessel to the grave. I don't care. It's annoying, but whatever. They could Village Rites themselves and leave our Paragon alive. Yes, I would also like spells that said destroy target opponent. That would be good news for me. I mean, they still get the draw either way, so he should have withheld it, but now there's no mana for them, which is like really good. And we get the life gain back as well, so we're still at 20. Eating through their hands. Tossing Ranklets here. And let's grab some life back. 21. That's better than our starting life. Ooh. Ooh. What if we could bait into a double block? There's a world where that double block exists. Okay, we'll take the damage, right? We'll take it now before they can untap an instant speed on the stack. Oh, we're down to 19. Unacceptable. I demand to have 20 health at all times. Yeah! We go first. We know how pleasant that whole equation can balance out to be. Very easy. We have the Shade too, right? A little bit of removal. The Embrace. So, if we need life, the Embrace goes the Vessel. If not, it just goes Shade, if we're looking at damage output. Let's see how this ends up, though. Nice and slow. Okay. We go up to 21. They're down to 20. A little switcheroo. We have our Outrider. We can toss the Embrace, I guess, because we can replay it later. Or do we just lean in? I think we lean into it. I've not seen any creatures. I bet they're a control deck. That's a hit for 4. We're up to 22. We for 9 next turn, with a potential addition of 3 for 12. Putting out the damage. They're playing slow. We put it onto the vessel. Nice. Alright, that slows us down. We don't care about life gain. We play about recursion. Or we care about recursion. Wow. Some days, right, you guys? How does this kid do this? Extinction event? Yes, on even. We can still hit for 4. Right, we gain the life right back. And then some. Getting close. We're running out of juice, though. We are running way out of juice. There's no way they can't kill the vessel. We need recursion on the vessel off the top. Instant speed removal. There's no way this hits. They're looking for it. They have to dig. They don't get it. That Witch's Vengeance can hit us next turn, but it spends the majority of their mana, and we can flash our Paragon in. It's a sorcery speed, spends the majority of their mana. Hello, good game. Do they have removal for 2? No, they do not. Choo-choo! I think that's our 3rd or 4th win in a row now. 4th, I'm pretty sure. Our opponent goes first, which, you know, if you ask me, is absolutely unacceptable. Only we play first here on the channel. That's a must. Rogues is gonna drive me insane. You know it is. It has to be. Oh, interesting. This is probably CGB's latest list. I seen him go top 10 with an Azorius control list. I wake up really early. I don't sleep the great. I go to bed really nice because I'm up so much, but the actual event of waking up I do not like. So as soon as I wake up the first time, it's like I call it, I get up there. It was 2:30 in the morning for me, and this guy was still up in chats. I logged into Twitch because I like to see other people's faces because I don't get that availability ever. And he was still trolling chats. I loved it. I was like, man, you are an absolute god. What a legend. So we're gonna walk right into a wipe, which sucks. So like, I don't want to discard cards just to lose it, you know? Oh! So let's hold up flash. Or let's just take the draw. They can block. Ah! I! Have you ever been interrupted by a 0-4 wall? Just a roadblock in life. I like to call them hurdles. We can draw, right? So, how can we play this game out as long as we can? I don't want to discard, really. But I guess if we get the free draw and the discard isn't so bad. It's still unpleasant. It's like that meme where it's like, it's like, it looks like you're winning, and then it's like you cleaning your glasses, and then you put them back on, and it's actually this. I kind of want to get beat up. Let's take our draw. Our opponent probably hates us for playing so slow. Yeah, you gotta have fun with it, though. It's the only way we're gonna get through it. And if we toss the land, it's not so bad. I don't want to get beat up. No attacks here. Roast beef. If you guys know what I'm going off about, let me know in the comments below. I'll give you wicked bonus points. Def Leopard. Alright, enough with that. Let's just play Magic. There's another island entering in play. A really engaging move by our opponent. And we see the Skyclave on the Outrider. So maybe there's no, you know, Shatter. Could be an event, but we still would get it back. I'm interested. And what if we just make the same play again? And we just keep recycling lands, right? They're not so important. We have 4. We should be able to operate. At 5, we're basically double dropping every turn. At 6 land, we can pull one of each of our cards with the Awakening. 7 even gets a Rankle. But again, all those cards need to be in the grave first. So I guess let's just incentivize the wipe here. We have no attacks, so let's pass our turn. Another. Hot dog, that's value. They're basically getting to discard from our hand and exile on the field. Woohoo! Woo! It's annoying, and I hate it. I guess we're just gonna do chip damage our entire lives. You know, chip damage is much like a potato chip bag. Unfulfilling. You know, leaves you feeling sick after. Takes too long to get through. It's like... Let's just take the draw now. Oh, I almost misclicked. Woo! Almost misclicked, you guys. That was a close call. We picked up a land. We should have just held it. Use Blacklance. It's annoying and I hate it. But having the Death Touch in play for that said chip damage, I guess, is our main goal. Oh! Lovely. So the Shade is gonzo. But the Death Touch is a bigger threat to them right now. Hey, what happened to the 0/4 Defender? Did they block it with Death Touch? They really don't want to lose that life. And they're going to wipe us, I think. That's why they're just like, whatever. We'll give them the token back if they're going to race us damage-wise. Yeah, let's hit it. They're definitely going to wipe us, but we've got a decent hand still. Right? We've not folded in. Passing here. We can Paragon, we can Swift End, we can Castle Locthwain. 5 mana, Locthwain for 4. There's the Shatter that we were predicting. Let's throw one out, try to pull this mana. No, that's their turn. Does not matter. Turn ends, they both lose it. Let's hit it. Hopefully there's not many answers in hand. I mean, we've dealt with 4 of them. Oh no, sorry. Only 3. Play the land. Reduce the life loss through the Locthwain. They cycle, which I'm fine with. Another shadow. 2 in a row. We win this match. That's gonna be something else. Let's pass our turn, pull the removal. You know, might be that other shatter we're talking about here. Ooh, you're so tough. Elspeth Conquers Death can pull an apparition. Right, that's probably about the funniest thing I've ever heard. Real funny. Get some Gigabrain activity over here. Let's go. Welcome to the clock show. Tick tock, baby. You're done in 2. After this one, of course. We have a draw, which is nice. We're gonna need that and more. We get to hit 1 more time, and then we get exiled. But as long as we can get this in as a creature to re-equip without them having a flyer, that should be fine. They're gonna need some other... Y'all ready to get phased out? If there's any younglings who watch my YouTube videos, take your cellular device, put it in selfie mode, go up to your dad, and ask him if it's okay if you get phased out with Teferi. And then just like zoom in right on his face when you say it. I want to see your guys' dad's reaction. Wow. So, Dream Trawler's in the grave. That's a good game. We basically have to play our Outrider just to keep them from taking the Dream Trawler. Right, because if we have them pull the Dream Trawler, we get the Outrider, and we can bash them. But again, Teferi's still in playing. Thanks, CGB. Really appreciate you sharing this list with everyone this morning. Oh, what a life. They do go for the Trawler. They have an other way to remove the Outrider, or they just are going to phase it?
Seconds of...
Interesting. I mean... Oh! Disgusting. What filth. Our opponent goes first. You guys know my thoughts. Illegal. Can we get someone finding this guy? Holy, just yelling at me today. Well, I like life gain. It's also not a card they want to put in the grave. Ugh. Wow. And they pull our removal. At least at sorcery speed. Which they'll still be able to cast. I mean, I hate it. All around. I guess we go in with Death Touch, kills the robber. That way we can hold up Village Rites. Ah! So this is great. I mean, we do get the draw and the Bone Crusher Giant as the creature goes to the grave as well. Well, we kind of get a land. We take the life gain because they're going to kill us anyways. Nice. Okay, we're going to flash the Paragon and kill the robber. No haste. That's always a good sign. Oh. They can still play. The life gain really helps us. Also, the removal's nice. They play our Vassal. Good for them. Let's just play a Rider. Only Embercleave kills us. They could go all in. What if there's a stomp? There isn't. We have lots of life. I knew it. Let's take our damage. We're gonna take even more next turn. Oh, nice. They do get the land. Right, I didn't want to sack the Rider to the Cleave if they had a land. And they hit us with the Barons for another 2. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that would be. What? Quite a lot. Oh! It's an Amulet, that's even better. Ouch. It can't block. But we can kill the Embercleave attacker with our Swift End. Nice. They're popping off with these lands. Going crazy with Hellhound. Spend their mana. Kill the Rider. Or the Hellhound with the Rider, sorry. We do take some damage. We lose 2 life. We take an additional 4. We get hit for 6 here. It's... Oh no, we take an additional 2, sorry. So 4 life total. Oh, no, it is that additional boost that we talked about. Oh, the Emberth didn't trigger on the stacks. That's why we're confused. Down to 1. That's disgusting. We need all the life we can possibly get. Rider in play for more life gain. All attacks. Up to 9. Right, they're down to 6. We have lethal next turn. It's a good game regardless of who wins. Let's send it out there. We're up to 11 with a block. Right, they can deal 6 damage. Woo! Another one in the stack of wins today. We're just crushing it. Going first, I do not mind. I do not mind. Maybe even paying life for our awakening. I don't know. We'll see. Megalomaniac Matt in the house. Hello, good game. Open it up with a universal hello. Nothing but respect, dude. Let's get after him. Oh, they're playing slow. I just love it. Shade in play. We embrace the shade. I think. Let's take our hit. Pass our turn. I'm gonna Blacklance in with the Village Rites, maybe. We'll do the damage all at once event. Land off the top for the 4th. Paying life again. Embrace on Shade. And then we take the draw. We knew they had the removal, so that's why we wanted to wait. Make sure we had our Village Rites up. We still get the hit, and now we've got a better hand to carry us through the mid-game. Well, there's no way they don't have it. Let's take the hit first. Sploosh. Alright, we have lifelink in play. I thought that was a counter, so I was like, who is main decking Essence Scatter? And Jeskai, you are a demon! Down to 11. They do have removal. You know, we could just sense it, so let's take that attack, unwarranted yet. So they don't want to remove it because we do have open mana, and they're like, well, why aren't they casting the Embrace, right? So we're giving that question to them to solve, right? They have to answer that themselves. I mean, we know, but let's see what they want to do. Okay. It's really good, actually. We do gain a life, and we can kill the shark, whatever. Ride her back to the library, so it's not that bad. They're tapped. Let's take our draw now. Land in play, good. Foulmire Knight in play off the lands. Absolutely loving it. Well, not really. They've got a ton of cards, right? Sitting on 5 cards. All of which I assume are direct answers to us. Right? We got the big woofs going on. I mean, let's try it. At least it has Death Touch, so if there's a shark, it'll trade. Thunder Raptor. That is unique. Unique, 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 unique. Unique. Unique New York. Ow now, brown cow. Wow. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. Sploosh! That wasn't game. I don't know what is. Let's take our draw. Don't you counter me. Creature in play. Keep land in hand. End turn. Draw a card, sure. Absolutely amazing. It's annoying, and I hate it. You know, I know this isn't gonna go anywhere. They're just gonna draw more cards. Hey, we still hit. We still hit, I think. Down to 10. Look at us go. We are really setting the pace. Let's end our turn. Maybe they mail themselves. They're 40 cards. That's a lot of, you know, drawing to do. Wow. If they cast a Seagate Restoration for no maximum hand size here, I'm gonna die. It's absolutely godlike. I mean, we're doing our best. Just a classic counterspell. That's the most valuable Walrus Disruption I've ever seen. I'm worried about pay effects. Rankle, I believe in you! I believe in you, Rankle! No! Next! Shoot. At least the Shade can be replayed every turn. I would say that'll burn them out, but I don't think it will. Right? Oh my god, for 10 damage and drawing a card. Woo! Now that's what's silly. Hey, there it is. Let's take our attack. If you could just see what we are about to do. They probably have 3 more of those in hand. They're down to 32. They've drawn 8 cards in this time. I guess we should have just replayed the land for the, or did it get exiled? Yeah, it got exiled. So that does not matter. I like the damage effects that actually exile on kill. That's pretty cool. Oh, just a casual draw. For 3. Looking at the top 4. They're looking for another Raptor, I guess. For 12, 13 damage now. We've seen 2 of them cast already. They're sitting on 9 cards in hand. They play at Midnight Clock, so milling themselves has just left the equation. Sploosh. How do we kill them? We'll just pray that this lands. Come on, let us hit ya in the choppers. There's that 3rd Thunder Raptor. This guy spits fire. And on the next episode of the Days of Our Lives, Triumph's being cycled for even more control. 25 cards in library. They need to sink their mana into the clock is the thing. This is where the available mana needs to go. Getting it up to 12. Shuffling the graveyard into the library. But, hey, you know, I'm not the one playing Whirlwind of Thought. They know this. He loves us for trying, right? You mess with one of us. Je mess with all of us, man. We don't really care about our life total, apparently. Just to give us the draw. Hey, I'll take it. I'm gonna keep that land in hand for when they remove it. Je leave us alone. I think we've done all this damage to ourselves as well, haven't we? They're up to 7, so he's sinking their mana into it like a good boy. Hey, you good boy? Who's a good boy? That's an exile effect? They're definitely a good boy. Alright, do you guys mind if I just cry on stream for a bit? Hey, we're picking up off the top, though. Let's kick it up. Let's kick it up. Don't you dare. They exile this again. That'll be the 3rd shade. Okay, just 17 casual damage. No big deal, right? Quality content here, you guys. I think the only match we've lost today was against Covert Go Blues deck that he conveniently posted for the whole world to see. And now this is going to be our 2nd loss, which is equally as heartbreaking, but look at the value being supplied. We're an aggro deck. We don't care about enchantments. Right? A 2nd clock, you know, in case the first one's not enough. And they've successfully gotten the first one up to 12, so, you know, that's fun. And a hard cast Shark Typhoon. This man is gone insane. Quite literally a megalomaniac. The name fits, and I'm all for it. I kind of want to get beat up. I could draw cards too, man. Hey, look at that. Removal. That's going to hit your first shark. We're already planning turns ahead. Alright. Can we get all of these clocks sent away, I wonder? That's gonna be the question. Little life gain in play. Don't mind that. Take us up from 10. Stop it! Hey, they just wanted to give us something to Bloodchief's Thirst, right? I'm sure they'll counter this, and now at this point the sharks will just build up, but let's live in a world where that doesn't happen. At least for a few more seconds. Woof. 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 Come on. Let us do it. Just casual counter, or, sorry, removal. He's got me so flustered, I can't even speak. Oh, we get it! Apparently this is one of Covert's decks as well. He's letting us know, so... You know, good times there. Every one of our shades has been exiled. This is heartbreaking. Let's continue to kill ourselves. For no one makes us bleed our own blood but ourselves. More lands. You know, we've been having a great time with that. Passing our turn. We are down to 32. They're at 38 the second time through. LOL. More sharks on our end step, of course. They could probably just end step instant us to death with sharks. I'm surprised this guy is up so early after such a late night. It's good to see you, of course, as well. You know, 13 mana in play, no big deal. 2 copies of Shark Typhoon. Hey, it's fine, right? You know, we want to exert our champion status by showing our perseverance and endurance while still holding a good attitude. We may even have to give them a hello good game. Yeah, maybe they mill themselves, right? If we could just pick up mass removal. Hey, that's starting it up. That is starting it up. Bye-bye, Sharky. Counterspell, we're dead. It hurts. We don't want to pay 2 life because, you know, we're already on the... Or 3 life it would be, actually. We're already on the brink of death, so... Let's try our best. If we attack and kill one of the sharks with a block, that's even better. Ugh. This very much was a hello good game. And we said it once. We'll say it again. Absolutely delightful. We tried our best. And that's what counts, right, you guys? Trying your best without, you know, hating life. Woof, woof, woof. Well, if you're gonna get beat, you may as well get beat by the best. Right? A huge shout out to everybody who's watching the YouTube live premieres, showing up right as they start, saying the whole time through. I cannot tell you how much that helps increase my exposure of the video. Not only that, but the thumbs up. So if you guys are watching the entire video, even if you walk away from your computer, that's fine with me. Let it play. I need that average view duration, and I need those thumbs up. If you guys want to support the channel by going above and beyond, you know, we do take financial support through Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and of course our Amazon affiliate link, which you can just buy your daily goods through. So really good things. The channel's been doing really, really well. Of course, we're getting ready for the New Year remodel. Of course, we try to, you know, fine tune and, you know, get everything tweaked and ready to go. And, you know, we are planning on hitting it very hard. And, you know, I couldn't be any happier, you guys. It's been a tough year, I think, for everybody. But I'm incredibly grateful for each and every one of you spending the time with me today. And each and every day, I guess I should say. So no matter if you're new to the channel, you've been here since the start, you're absolutely amazing. And I'm looking forward to seeing you for the rest of, you know, your arena career. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Take care. And we'll see you in a few seconds in the next video.